Page 28, Dolores. 3/4 time. This is a waltz, so it makes sense. One flat in the key signature, so either we're in F major or we're in D minor, because those are the two keys with one flat. And you need to be able to do the scale on both. So in this piece, we'll look at the end. On page 29, last couple measures here. That's a D minor chord. I'm guessing we're in D minor here. Let's check our notes and fingering. Right hand. One, now remember, a dotted half note is the same as 3/4 notes. It doesn't matter what the time signature is, it's always the same. So whatever a quarter note gets, this gets 3 of those. Well, okay. 1, 2, the second finger, and then thumb. It just keeps our hand out here. It's very common, rather than going here and then stretch out. We're going up into the D minor chord, the extended position to the octave. That's what all this is. And then second finger again. Now they want third finger at the end of the second line. Don't forget the B flat. The third finger again, and then second. We're moving around here. Now they'd say a 1, 2, and then a 1, 3. Yuck. If you've got big fat fingers and hands, that doesn't work real well. So I'm going to suggest at the end of the second line, you're here, third line, you're here. Reach down and play the fourth line with second finger, and then thumb, and then come over with 2 and 3. That happens quite a bit too. This fingering is very common. So again, third line, last two measures, you're here, and here, and then you just reach down second finger, and then thumb, and then come across, and then reach up little finger. You do it again. And this fun. Then on page 29, let's look at the, well, let's see, third line down, you're here, and then here, second finger, like we had this before. But now just reach down with 1 and 2, and then use the thumb, pivot on the thumb, come across 2 and 4, and then third finger. So it's here, here. Left hand, you get broken chords. To here. During the rest, come up. Don't forget the B flat. Go down. It's a 5/7 chord. And up here. If you don't want to do that, you can reach up second and thumb. Otherwise, use the thumb. 1, 1. And which fingers you use on these is up to you. And then 2, 1. Put the hands together. Here, and here, and here. And then lift up the left hand. So these are by themselves, so you gotta bring the left hand up anyway. Here, here. The left hand out these, and then here, and then here, it's B natural there, and then over. Last line on page 28 in the third measure. They don't need the B flat there. They don't need the flat sign there. It's a flat anyway, but you just had a B natural. So they want to make sure you understand it's a B flat now. It doesn't hurt putting it in, it's fine. So you go through, put the hands together, and then go back through and get rid of the hesitation so it is a steady beat. It can be nice and slow. It's not important how fast you go right now, but it is important that it be a steady beat. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It'll be boring for anybody listening to you, but for you, you're really quite busy because you're concentrating on keeping this beat steady. I am getting better at playing and talking at the same time. I've always had a problem with that. Once you can get that, then we'll add in these articulations, which really is the slurs. Connect this. If you want to lift up, that's fine. Or if you want to connect it, connect it. Lift up. Lift up. In the left hand, forget their slurs, connect it all. That's more appropriate for violin bowings than piano. But connect this left hand. And at the end of the page on 28 in the left hand, connect this to go on. Don't split it. No, that's very unmusical. Connect it all. All together. The right hand you lift up. You're lifting up here, but not there. Then we think about the dynamics. That goes to the melody, which is the right hand. Whatever you think moderately loud is, mezzo forte, this left hand needs to be soft. At the bottom of the page, they give you a crescendo to go up to loud. And then you're going to go back down. The moderately loud, go down to, the left hand goes down soft. Because the right hand is going to be moderately soft at the top of page 29, like you were at the beginning. And that's about all they give you. Well, get to know it, and if you feel it getting a little louder in spots or softer in spots, play it as you feel it. But keep this left hand in the background. And that can be a challenge because the left hand is busy. It's got quarter notes all over. And our tendency is to naturally, we just play it out. We don't even think about it, we just play it out. We just play it, and it really messes it up. I've heard many people do that. Please don't. Keep the left hand really soft in the background. Then speed. And andante, well, that certainly isn't how I've been playing it. I've been playing it more like an allegretto. Andante is just a casual stroll. But it's the feel of the piece, and it's these dotted half notes that do it. We don't want to drag these. So that speeds it up a little bit. See, it's the feel of the piece, it's not the speed of the beat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's not an andante. But it's the feel with these dotted half notes. It's just the way it feels. Then we add the pedal. Because we like the overtones, really. We don't really need help connecting anything. We can do it with our fingers. Now, we should do it with our fingers, whether we use pedal or not. But well, it's my opinion. Other people won't agree on that. Phooey on them. Let's go on. Well, we want the overtones. And so we're going to use the overlapping pedal like we've been using because it is the most common. You use it the most. But you're going to lift up with the right hand here. So the quarter notes in the right hand are by themselves. They're not pedaled. We want those by themselves. So you lift up in the right hand. So we hear a little silence if you want. If you want to hear the phrasing, if you don't want to hear it, then you can lift up after you play the first quarter note. And then lift up, and that'll connect it. I like a little silence occasionally. So at the beginning, it's here, change, after, but I lift up. And that's the way it's pedaled pretty much all the way through. There's two slight pedal changes I'd like to suggest. At the bottom of page 29, you're not pedaling the last two measures of the third line. have you pedaling this, then they don't have you pedaling until the second measure. I want to connect this. I want to connect that. I can't do it with the fingers because I'm here. I got to come over here. See that lift up? I don't want that. So I'm going to use the pedal to help me connect that. So I'm going to go ahead and pedal the first measure too. And I'm just going to change it for the second measure. And at the end, I'm going to change it on the last measure to get rid of all that other sound. I don't want all that sound at the end. I want it to come down. So it's here. So I change it to get rid of that. So that last line is here. It's what I recommend on the pedaling. Again, it's up to you and what you like hearing. Let's play it together slowly to double check all the notes and rhythms. I'll pedal it like I suggested. Give us 3 counts. 1, ready, go.